Let me just ask you a question, because I believe you've just found out some news from McLaren. What's going on down there?
Well, surprisingly, in some ways, having heard all the stories throughout this season, I can tell you that Ron Dennis has confirmed that he is unable to confirm that Fernando Alonso will drive for the team next year. And the reason for that is Fernando wants to see how good or bad the car is before he decides to do yet another season like this one.
So he could, what, he could take a sabbatical, or he could retire?
We've seen all that before. We know about Michael Schumacher's done that process.
Kimi did
Lots of everybody has done it at that high level. And
are you on a sabbatical?
Why would you want? I'm not permanently on a sabbatical. But what I would like to say is, if I was Fernando Alonso, I would certainly not agree to race a car like I've been given this year. That's a fact.
I don't think it's a question of seeing the numbers, because actually the amount of time they actually get absolute correlation between the numbers and the racetrack is, I don't recall that ever happening, despite what teams will tell you. He'll want to see the car in testing. Why? He doesn't need to make a decision before he's tested the car, and that will tell him everything. He'll know, because of experience, whether that car's talking to him. He'll also know, with speed trap and all the other information you get in testing, whether it's capable of giving him a chance to score points.
Ron Dennis has been briefing the media, and he actually gave a quote saying that he didn't know whether you would be racing at McLaren next year, that some discussions are taking place and a sabbatical has been discussed. What can you tell us? Will you be at McLaren on the grid?
Me, I will be, but I've been answering the same question to all your colleagues, and when Ron says something, I think you have a perfect opportunity to ask him to clarify some of his quotes, you know, because I don't know what his intention behind or what he means with some of the things, but of course we all want to improve, and we all want to put the car on winter testing and see how competitive we are, and we are hoping for the best.